Hey, yo, what's going on? So I'm back at it again to stir it up. Yeah, cause I'm gonna be honest, y'all really drive me crazy sometimes. And I've been holding this in for a long time, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say how I feel about this, right? So for the last year and a half or so, roughly give or take, on social media, there's been a big phenomenon, the movement known as the passport bros. This is where a lot of guys, particularly black men, going and traveling overseas to places like Thailand, the Philippines, Brazil, places like that, where they can go and find a different caliber of women. The reason they're going over there is because of the culture of women over there. And guess what? Ever since this has become in the social media space, people have been triggered and they have been giving these guys a hard time, shaming tactics, insults, guilt, anything you can name. And this has evolved into where they began with the hashtag Save Yourself Black Man, SYSMB. I am fully in favor of and support you finding love wherever you have to go to find it. And guys, let's just be clear. Let us just be clear. This movement where men are going overseas and getting wives, or going and getting foreign women and bringing them over as wives, this just didn't start in the last year or so. Let's be very clear. Men have been doing this. Men with money have been doing this. This is nothing new. The only thing is, like a lot of other things, social media publicizes it. Social media has brought it to a new light. So let's not act like this is just something brand new that just came out of nowhere. Men have been doing this. Men have been doing this. And everybody obviously isn't that understanding, because they have a problem with it, because they feel like that men, specifically black men, owe it to black women to stay and deal with them in the community, when we know for a fact that most of these women do not want most of these men. We know that if you were to ask a woman what type of guy she's looking for, a lot of them have these unreal expectations that only about 1% of men fit into. So we know that if all of these women don't want this, you want these people to sit up here and be miserable until you hit the wall and realize you can't get what you want. Then you want to go back and settle for them. No. Why are you hating black men for finally doing and taking their own power into their own hands? Black men don't owe you anything. He can't even get y'all to smile most of the time. If you are not attractive, a lot of you are not willing to smile if the guy isn't attractive. What is this hate? And these men are going overseas and they're dealing with women who are raised feminine with traditional values. And guess what? They're enjoying themselves. So whatever other reasons there are, that should be enough. But you can't even let them have that. It's too much for men to be happy at all, isn't it? Every week, Passport Bros is trending. But we're just gonna be honest about it. You don't have a problem with Passport Bros because women go out and date overseas too. You just don't like seeing black men happy. That's just the truth. You don't like seeing black men happy. And that's the reason why you hate the Passport Bros. You would rather them sit here and be alone. Because what is the first thing that y'all say when you're judging these guys? Well, they're not attractive anyway. They wouldn't be picked anyway. So then why are you worried about what they do? If you know that you wouldn't deal with that person anyway, you have absolutely no right to speak on what the French toast they do. Don't make no sense. the hatred. Kevin Samuels used to say misandry that y'all have for men. You don't want him, but you don't want him to go out and find nobody else outside of y'all. I heard somebody tell a joke. They said the fastest way to get black attention from black girls was date a white chick. Come on, man. Why does it bother you so much? Let those men be happy. Let men be happy. And that's why I go so hard for men, because nobody cares. They want you to suffer and be miserable. And the reason is because they're miserable. These masculine man chicks that don't know how to put their dicks up want to sit here and be mad because you going over here and you over here kicking it with Soo Young and happy. Come on, man. Like, I don't understand. If you happy doing whatever you want to do, black women, you say that you want to be strong and independent, right? You want to get to the bag. You want to do it, so accept what comes with that. But don't sit there and down men because they choose to do what's in their best interest. That's out of line. That's out of pocket. And you dudes that shame dudes for doing it, you wrong too. You wrong too. A lot of dudes are put up with BS. They live by that happy wife, happy life nonsense. And a lot of people will sit up and then they'll get the diamond in the rough. They'll get the diamond in the rough. And there are diamond in the roughs. But let's be honest. If somebody doesn't want to take the time to do that digging, you can't blame them for that. There are good women in America. Let's not cap it all. Let's cap it. There are dope women in America. There are dope traditional feminine women in America. Women raised with traditions, values, modesty, beautiful. They exist. They are out there. Am I going to judge a guy for not being willing to dig and burrow through all of the BS in order to get to those women? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's wrong. I don't understand why anytime a black man finds something that he enjoys, you always got to find a way to try to steal it and take it and pollute it and ruin it. Shame him for it. We can't catch a break for nothing. We can't catch a break for nothing. And at the end of the day, we know what it is. So, I mean, like I said, man, I just want to have a conversation. So, like and subscribe if you enjoy what I had to say, and keep tuning in because we bringing more content. And you know, I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered. I'm signing out.